managed fund is a registered managed investment scheme, which is a type of unit trust. By using a managed fund, investors' money is pooled together and is used by the investment manager to buy investments and manage them on behalf of all investors in the fund. By pooling funds, investors can gain access to investment opportunities that they may not be able to access if acting on their own. Being a unit trust, when an investor invests in a managed fund, they are assigned units proportionate to the amount of money that they have invested. A managed fund is open-ended, meaning that new units are created as investors join the fund and units are cancelled as investors redeem. There are a number of different roles that are performed in a managed fund by different entities. These include a responsible entity, an investment manager and a custodian. A responsible entity performs a role similar to that of a trustee in a trust. They are responsible for overseeing the operations of the fund, monitoring the fund's investments and market performance, and making sure the managed fund pays its operating costs and tax. They may also act as the fund's investment manager, or they may appoint a third-party investment manager. The investment manager is responsible for selecting and managing the assets of the managed fund. And finally, the custodian is an independent financial institution that physically holds the underlying investments of the managed fund. The custodians act as an important check for the managed fund because they help insulate the managed fund from fraud. Managed funds are an easy way for investors to gain access to a professionally managed portfolio of both local and global stocks. At Magellan, we have 5 unlisted managed funds available to investors. In global equities, we offer 3, including the Magellan Global Fund, which gives investors access to a portfolio of actively managed global stocks without currency hedging. We then have the same global portfolio available to investors, but with full currency hedging in place, and this is the Magellan Global Fund Currency Hedged. We also offer the High Conviction Fund, which is a concentrated global portfolio of between 8 to 12 global stocks that has active currency hedging in place. In infrastructure, we offer 2 funds. These are the Magellan Infrastructure Fund, which gives investors access to a portfolio of actively managed infrastructure stocks that is currency hedged, and the Magellan Infrastructure Fund Unhedged, which is the same portfolio, only it is not hedged for currency. To access Magellan's unlisted funds, investors will need to complete and return an application form and the applicable Common Reporting Standards form, together with a cheque or electronic funds transfer. To understand how a managed fund works, it's important to understand some terminology that is used in reference to unlisted products. Please click on our other videos to learn more and ensure that you read the product disclosure statement applicable to a fund before making a decision to invest.